After 8 fucking years, I'm doing another Masked Singer video because the new season's out and it looks pretty okay. And I'm just gonna do my opinions on every costume this season, including the one we recently got. So, that's just kind of the intro. Let's get into it. Kicking off last place at 15th, we've got Honey Pot. There is no man out there, or woman, or they, or what other gender is there, that can convince me that Honey Pot is a good costume. It gives me more flashbacks to another mask back previously before. So, what I think is, wrong with this mask is just, it looks a little bit too low quality and goofy, and it kind of just gives first boot energy immediately. And the fact it's in the same group as Paparazzo, Coral, and wow. Talk about a downgrade TMS. Oh, God. But that's all kind of just it, I mean. Okay, I know we just saw this mask, but 14th place goes to that thing, that, like, the purple thing we saw. That's the last costume this season. I don't know if it's, like, a personal vendetta against whatever the fuck this thing is, but, like, I mean, I kind of like him. He's cool, he's groovy. I'm gonna name him Mad Scientist. Because, you know, I like that kind of thing. But really, that's all I gotta say. I mean, we gotta wait till the promo pick, I guess. So, 13th place. This was actually getting kind of hard. I say as I lie, because apparently 13th place is that little fucking shit Boogie fucking Woogie. I mean, where do I even begin with Boogie? I was gonna put him at 15th, but at the same time, you know, Honey Pot and whatever that thing are really worse costumes. Because at least Boogie Woogie has quality, but who in their right mind thought Boogie Woogie was a good name? But what was the conversation in Fox? Like, what, did it just go...
So anyway, I was thinking that we put a Boogie Woogie mask on the show.
Give this man an Emmy. Give him an... Anyway, that's all I gotta say about Boogie Woogie. Who else? 12 is the Peas. I don't really like the Peas. That's it. So we got 11 left, and I still really had to decide on this one, because I actually do like some of the masks left. But I had to unfortunately give 11th place to Bat. While I do really like the Bat mask, and I'm glad we finally got a Bat after all these years, I feel like due to the lack of promotion, we're not going to see much with this costume, especially if they're like an early boot, like people say. And I'm not one to promote leaks or anything, but I could totally see Bat being an early boot, unfortunately. So, meh. Final 10, and now we're down to actually memorable masks. Okay, I really had to decide on this one. I went with 10th for Griffin. Now, I know people really like Griffin as a mask, but I think it's just the eyes for me. Like, the rest of the costume is fine. I mean, the wings are pretty small for a Griffin, but I just don't like the eyes, honestly. Like, it could have been a better mask. It kind of just looks like a weird gladiator bird thing. But I mean, I guess that's what a Griffin is in mythology for some reason. Number 9. Space Ranger. Okay, hear me out. Put your pitchforks away. Put your pitchforks away. Space Ranger could have done way better with it instead of just... I guess the outfit's pretty bad and the head's a little bit low quality, but... they really could have done more with Space Ranger. They could have given, like, a nice cloak. They could have given this nice, like, build. But I just... I don't really like this one. I'm a big fan of Alien Mask. I just really don't like Space Ranger. So we officially reached top 8. Now, there's a couple masks I could have given 8th, but I'm gonna have to give 8th to Yorkie. Now, I love this mask because it looks a lot like my dog, who isn't a Yorkie, but I really think they could have been a little bit more creative. Like, it's a really poppy mask, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it, poppy, but I feel like it's a little, like, expressive too much. But I mean, I like expressive masks, like Squiggly Monster, stuff like that, but, I feel like there could have been more with Yorkie, and, yeah. I mean, it's a pretty good mask. I mean, it's solid. Like, still, like, they made 8th place, so. And we are down to 7. 7 masks. There's a couple I can think of when it comes to 7, but in my defense, I fucking love Nessie, but I can't put them any higher. Now, I actually went into an argument with someone because Nessie had eyelashes, and apparently eyelashes means it's an instant feminine. Like, just really fucking dumb if you don't think about it. But, I really like this mask, but I am disappointed that I can't put them any higher because I love the rest more. But I actually had a tie with this one. Not just Nessie, but Cherry Blossom. Now, I like how they're using promotional masks for, like, Cherry Blossom, and I do think it's a good costume to promote for, but I feel like they could have done a little bit more, like, make it more of a tree than an actual just blossom. Like, I love Flower Mask, and I did really like Bluebell from last season, but I just feel like maybe there could have been more with Cherry Blossom. Nah, I'm not gonna complain, though. out of everyone in the final 6 masks I had to decide for, I was desperately shocked when I realized I actually really like Stud Muffin a lot more than I thought I would. It's a fun mask. Like, it looks vibrant, it's funny, and, well, I think we all know one quote that just happened, but it's a fun-looking mask, and I kind of love them. Like, I think it's a silly guy that just does silly things with joy and whimsy, you know what I mean? This is the final 5, so I want to make this one quick. This is probably my favorite mask this season, but I can't put them any higher compared to the final 4. Well, it's actually my second favorite. It's going to be the ants. Because, I have really interesting stuff with the ant that I want to say. And, I have a friend who said, hear me out, the ant. And for some reason, a lot of my other friends said, smash? What? That's a fucking ant! But I guess, it's cute. I mean, she's cute, I guess. I mean, I'm going to say she, because they say she in, like, promotional material for ant. So I'm going to say she. Like, if you, like, accidentally, like, tell me it's not, like, you can tell me it's not, like, you can update this video anytime you want, but right now I'm gonna say she for ant. I don't want to get into any discussion on that, but I actually really like how cute the mask is. Like, it has, like, a vibrant, like, checker color that I can actually look, that's not, like, eye bleaching to me, and I guess, like, there's this vibe I really like about the ant's color scheme. I mean, it's a nice color scheme, and costume quality is actually really good, too, for our Group A mask, because, that stuff's known for having decent masks, so, yeah, fairly impressed with this one. Good job, Ant. We got 4 masks left. This one's another Group A mask, and this is my favorite mask this season. It's gonna be the boy, the silly, the little lad, Paparazzo. If this is Seth MacFarlane, I'm gonna actually go insane. I mean, I can really hear it, too. So, my thoughts on Paparazzo, yeah. That's all I gotta say. It's a joyous, silly, whimsy little guy. I mean, he looks like he has pure energy in his body, and I really hope he gets far. Look, I really hope he's not a first spirit like the other fucking master get attached to. And, yeah, it's really my only thoughts on Paparazzo. I mean, hell yeah, look at that little guy. Look at him go, yeah. So the top 2. Who's gonna be our runner-up? It's Coral. Yeah, I think the winner of this one was a very, very clear pick, but it's Coral. Coral's our runner-up. Look at the absolute beauty, though. I mean, it has a face, too. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but it does have a face. It has eyes. But the fish, the texture, the purple glitter, oh my god, I'm in love with this mask. I mean, I'm not, like, in love like that. I mean, like, you know what I mean. But, woo! 10 out of 10 mask. Oh my god, good job, Mask Stinger. It's giving me, like, Ship flashbacks almost, and I really did like Ship as a mask, Rob, to be honest. But, hell yeah! So now, let's get to the number 1 pick, who is, Pearl. I mean, it was obvious I was going to be Pearl, so I'm not going to say much, but the absolute detail on this mask. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Wait. Am I forgetting someone? Probably nothing.